So I had to bake some more of the protein sparing modified fasting bread. I had ran out. So this is what I made, and this time it came out a little bit better. I used my silicone loaf pans that I had ordered from Amazon. They came, and I also got my egg white protein. And this is how the bread came out. It was so beautiful, you guys. So this bread is like a lifesaver for me. I'm able to have sandwiches now. I'm able to have toast, French toast, just about anything that you could eat with regular bread. You can also make it with this bread. This bread only has a half of a carb per slice. Can you imagine a half of a carb per slice? And look how delicious it looks. After I made the bread, I put it in the bags and I put it in the refrigerator. You see it has a little bit of humidity in the bag, and I just put in a paper towel, and that takes care of all the moisture that's in the bag. This is my breakfast this morning. Have some protein bread with some butter, scrambled eggs, 2 scrambled eggs, and a couple of strawberries cut up with a little bit of Lakanto monk fruit. So this is going to be my breakfast this morning. So I was out again for a while at lunchtime. So 7-Eleven again, and got I think it's called a spicy bite with some trimmings. This is what I had. For dinner, I had some top choice boneless chuck steak, cut real thin. And I'm going to make this in an Instant Pot, but I always season it really good and then brown it, or in a skillet, and then I brown it real good on both sides, and I put it in aluminum foil. And after I get the meat all seasoned and browned like I want it, I'll take it and I'll put it in my Instant Pot. And with my Instant Pot, I'll add about a cup to about a cup and a half of water, and I will cook this for 35 minutes. Just hit the meat label, cook it for 35 minutes. Usually it's very, very tender by then, and then I use it for sandwiches, just for meat for my meals, and it is so delicious and tender. I use my Instant Pot for a lot of my meals. I used it for making chicken breasts in the evening. I use it for just making foods, and I can cook my foods from being frozen in the Instant Pot. So it makes it so easy to make a meal and to stay on point. So for this evening, we had our boneless chuck roast, and I made some broccoli and cheese to go with that. And it was such a delicious and good meal. Here you can see I'm putting my meat into the aluminum foil, and I seasoned it with rosemary, garlic powder, onion powder. It's got some keto seasoning. It's called keto seasoning. I've got some just a lot of good stuff in there. Season your meats really good. You can use your seasonings. I have a seasoning rack, and that's what I use, those different seasonings, because to make my meats and stuff taste good and tender and delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and place this into my Instant Pot, and then I'm going to add my water, and then this is going to make a good and delicious meal for us this evening. And I'm going to have some left. I'm going to place that in the refrigerator. I'm going to have that for breakfast. So you can see how that looks. I'm going to add the water and get this started. This meal was so delicious, the steak and the broccoli and cheese. So filling.
This girl, she trouble, she needs help. I have a lot of things. Excuse me, I have a few questions. I mean, what you feel, you don't believe in God. How do you that? No, I believe in God is going to solve the crime. I'm sure that you can find your way out.
Okay, so I just finished up some of my exercise, my lifting weights. Now I'm going to continue eating like I did last month. 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Protein sparing, modified fasting. 18-hour fast on the other days, and then some regular OMAD on some days. So my diet is going to vary. This is what it looked like for last month. So for this month, my schedule is basically going to stay the same. It's going to look the same. However, there's a channel, Wendy and Harry. They have a challenge. And their challenge is basically almost the same as what I'm doing in the way that I'm eating. So instead of me, rewriting this challenge out, if you're interested, I'm just going to do their challenge with them and use their challenge. I'm going to show that to you now. Let's see. But it looks basically the same, and they have given permission to share their challenge with others. But it's basically the same. And it's basically a meal plan matrix that you can go by that will help you stay on track and stay focused. So this is what I'm going to be doing this month. Mine won't be exactly the same. Some things will change, but you can do the same thing and then tweak this challenge to fit you. Now, this is what I was doing last month. This is what I followed. As far as my schedule for what I was doing as far as my dieting. 3 days a week I did the protein sparing modified fast, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And in between there I did 18-hour fast. For 2 days of the week I did a 16-hour or 20-hour fast. And then also one day I added in regular keto. I always had a regular keto after my 3rd day of protein sparing modified fasting as a refeed day. So this is how I've done it for the month of July, and it did get my scale moving. On here, as you will see, like for Monday, I had protein sparing modified fasting day. The next day was an 18-hour fast with a 6-hour eating window. Move your body every day. Then another protein sparing modified fasting day, followed by a 20-hour fast, followed by a protein sparing modified fasting day, and then followed by a regular keto day. And Sundays, I always left that open as a fasting day. However I wanted to do it, I could have it as another regular keto day, or I could make it as a keto carnivore day, or just however I wanted to do it. So I'm still going to do basically the same thing this month. And then on the back, what I would do is just make myself little notes. Like on the back of this, I wrote, eat more vegetables, eat broccoli and asparagus more. That was one of my goals for the month. Also, I put on here to replenish my electrolytes, to drink plenty of liquids. And then at the top I have here about the 10-gram total carbs daily, 30 grams of fat daily. You don't want to go over that. And then 1 gram of lean protein per 1 pound of lean body mass weight. My priorities were things that I wanted to accomplish for the month. I wanted to have weight loss. I wanted to start getting off some of my blood pressure medications that I recently got put back on, like a whole new set of different blood pressure medications. And then I want to get healthier. And then I have down here at the bottom to go to mariamindbodyhealth.com, new-keto-calculator for your macros. That is where I got my macros from of how to do the protein sparing modified fasting diet. Now this here is what I'm using, but there is also another YouTube channel called Loving It On Keto, Wendy and Harry. And they have a schedule that is almost just like mine. So instead of me just doing a challenge that, has certain days and certain meals to eat, I chose to do their challenge. And this is their challenge. See how neat it is and everything. So they said that we're welcome to share it as we like. So this is what I'm going to be going by for the month. And I'm going to switch it up as I need it into what type of meals that I would like to have for the day. But the protein sparing modified fasting days are right on point, followed by a regular keto day. And then in between they have 18-hour fast, another regular keto day, and an 18-hour fast. So it's really mixed up with the good meals that you're going to get some good results. And then they have one sheet that says the do's and don'ts of the fasting. But this is found at Loving It On Keto with Wendy and Harry. And you can go there and you can find this post. I'm going to also share it below, and you can click on it and print it off and join in this challenge also. It's a really good challenge, And then the challenge that I'm going to have this month is just going to involve taking care of your skin. We have this challenge with Wendy and Harry, you know, with the different meal plan, which is very, very good. And then we have another one. You can look on here and find different exercises that you can do. So I'm going to do one this month involving taking care of your skin. And we're going to use olive oil, massaging olive oil into your skin on a daily basis. And you can use, I use extra virgin olive oil. I don't use lotions anymore. I strictly use extra virgin olive oil, and I use it everywhere. I use it on my face. I use it on my skin. I use it, of course, on my hair and nails because it's getting there. I put it in my hair. And I mean, so many uses for olive oil, but it really beautifies and softens your skin. So this is something that you can use. And so that's my challenge, is to put olive oil on yourself daily to put, or whatever type of cream that you use. But olive oil is something that it's inexpensive, and it's something that you can use that really, really helps to beautify your skin. So also make sure that you're moving every day. Make sure that you're exercising. On the challenge for Wendy and Harry, they have listed here, move your body, lift some weights, take a walk. The same as my challenge. So, you know, like I said, it's no need for me to redo this. This is so neat and so nice. You see, so neat and so nice. Whereas I was writing mine out, and I still am. I have my little book. I have my journal that I'll be writing in daily. And then I have a little memo book that I keep in my purse that lets me know what day it is. If it's my protein sparing modified fasting day, if it's my regular keto day, if it's a 18-hour fast that day, or if it's OMAD. So I get to just really have a variety of the way that I'm eating. So I really, really do like that. So if you are joining in on this challenge, I want you to know that if you stick to it, you're really going to lose a good amount of weight this month. Last month, my scale just got started moving in the right direction. I lost 8 pounds. I was so excited about that. I got up this morning and I had gained 2 back. But I know it's water gain and also inflammation in my body because hands were swollen. Can't get my rings off. But that happens. If you're one who tracks your weight every day, you're going to see that your weight fluctuates. Some days it's going to go up, some days it's going to go down, and a lot of days it's going to just stay the same. But it depends on medications that you're taking. It depends on different foods that you're eating, what's going on in your life, if you're stressed. It depends on your hormones. There are a lot of things that come into play when you're losing weight. So just remember that. You're gonna have a lot of variance in your weight gain if you are weighing on a daily basis. I do weigh when I want to. Get on the scale and weigh when you want to. But for me, I don't like weighing every day because I get discouraged when I see my scale going up and down. But then when I have a whoosh, I really do like that because there's always, when I have a whoosh, it's always like a 3-pound weight loss, somewhere around in there. But I hope that you're joining in on a challenge on someone's channel, especially if you're on a weight loss journey. It makes it a lot more fun and it holds you more accountable. And it makes it a lot easier for you if you do it in a group and if you do it in a community. So that's why I am doing it, and I'm doing it with Loving It On Keto with Wendy and Harry. So if you want to join in on that challenge, be sure to go to their channel. And then There are lots of good recipes. You got lots of good recipes out there. If you're doing the protein sparing modified fasting diet. And that is something that's good as far as I'm concerned to use as a diet tool. I use it as a diet tool to get my scale going, and it works really, really well. To me, it's almost similar to keto carnivore, but they do differ in the things that they allow you to eat a little bit. I have been doing research on those two to see how familiar they are to one another. You want to make sure you're drinking lots of liquids. Make sure that you're staying hydrated. Very, very important. Make sure that you're replacing your electrolytes. Normally, I don't drink the Propel drink, but today I did drink a Propel drink, and that has electrolytes in it. So that was why I had one today. So find something to replenish your electrolytes. And excuse me, I'm sweating. It's a little hot. I'm back here in my little studio area. But I want to say, if you're joining in on the weight loss challenge, this is something to help hold you accountable. And this is something I'm doing to hold myself accountable. My goals for this month, I'd like to lose at least 10 pounds. So I got down to 240.8. So that means next month, I'd like to be weighing at least 230 pounds. I'm going to see how it's going to go, because I'm going to give it all that I have got to try to lose 10 pounds for this month. One thing I want you to make sure you did, make sure that you took some pictures of yourself. You want some before pictures, because you want to be able to look at these pictures after you lose weight. And you're going to lose weight if you are participating in the challenges that are going on this month. Make sure that you print out or just watch to see how you want to set up your schedule for yourself. And that's what you have to do. You have to set your meal planning up where it fits you and your lifestyle. Say, just because it says a protein sparing modified fasting day, you don't have to do that. You can make that a regular keto day. You can make that OMAD day. You can make that keto regular meal day with 2 or 3 meals. That is strictly up to you. But any changes that you make, it's a good idea to go ahead and cross it out and then put it on here, so that way you'll know exactly what you did when you were losing weight. And it's a good thing to track. Make sure that you track your foods that you're eating, so that you know what dishes are the easiest to make, that you already know those calorie counts and the carb counts, protein counts. All of those things are very, very important. And once you pick out a meal and you get used to eating it, because when you're doing the protein sparing modified fasting days, you'll find that you're going to be eating a lot of the same foods over and over. So on this diet, if you're looking for something that has variety, like with the keto, I have a lot more variety when I'm eating keto than I do with the protein sparing modified fast. When I'm doing the protein sparing modified fast, on those days, I'm mainly eating a lot of meats and proteins. That's what you're going to concentrate on that day. And the fact now that I made the protein sparing modified fasting the bread, oh, it makes it so good to be able to have a slice of bread that's only about a half of a calorie. So 2 slices of bread, just one, it's only half of a carb. Let me take that back and make sure I say the right thing. Half of a carb. 2 slices of bread, 1 gram of carbohydrate. So that's just fantastic. I really do love it. But make sure that you follow me, and I am going to do a daily vlog this month of my weight loss journey, how things are going every day. And I'm going to start that tomorrow. It's Sunday, so I'm just going to get ready to end this video, but I want to say get ready and, get your groceries together. If you don't have like a bunch of groceries, there's something I'm sure that you can start with just to get going on the right track. This is Keto Granny saying, let's make August a good month. Let's all lose weight together and get healthier. Bye-bye. If you have enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe box below, and that way you won't miss any videos that I make or share. Thank you.